Hi guys, welcome back. So medyo kakaiba yung shooting location. We're now here in the house. Pero what I want to just be showing is I want to compare if a 12-year-old na action camera, which I have here, the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, how is this compared to the more modern action cam like the Osmo Action 4 that I just got less than a year ago? So these are pretty much 12 years apart, no? Mga 11 to 12 years apart. Is this really that much better compared to this? No? So we're going to be going out now. I'm going to be attaching both to the scooter and then we'll do a ride sa umaga tapos hopefully meron din tayo for night comparison. And then I'll just put a voiceover on the images or on the video while we're comparing it. So let's see. Kasi this is actually the first action cam I started with kasi ito yung meron kami. Our family has had this for the longest time. Tapos wala nang gumagamit ito. Tagal nang walang gumagamit ito. I think at least last time yata na ginamit to 8 to 10 years ago. Wala na talagang gumagamit ever since. Tapos when I started the vlog, nakita ko to, tapos binuhay ko. And the good thing about the Hero 3 Plus is the user battery is replaceable. So I went to Lazada to order and then I bought some of those accessories through Lazada. Ang dami pa rin accessories for this eh. Yun yung gusto ko dito. Okay, so let's go out and let's try it out. Here, if you're going to look at the two footages, both are acceptable eh. Pero mapapansin mo lang yung difference. If you look at, I think by now you have an idea which one is the Osmo Action and which one is the GoPro. But in case you have not realized it yet, the one on the left is Osmo Action and the one on the right is GoPro 3. Ang napapansin kong big difference between them is when it comes to the exposure is yung what we call the dynamic range. Pag nakita mo yung mga bright spots, yung mga bright areas sa image, yung sa GoPro, mas nasusunog, yung kumbaga nag-overexpose. Dito sa Osmo Action, mas nako-control niya yung overexposure. So that is what we call dynamic range, kung how much yung kaya ipakita nung sensor from the lowest, which is the shadows, to the highlight. Ito, makikita mo eh. Sa left side, hindi nag-overexpose, but on the right side, madilim na yung shadow, pero overexposed pa rin yung mga sky. Tapos yung lens ng Osmo Action is obviously better kasi it has less distortion. The straight lines look straight. Hindi siya nagbo-bow kasi nagdi-distort sa edges yung sa GoPro. And of course, because it has better lens, mas sharp yung image niya. Pero the GoPro Hero 3 is really a very capable camera pa rin ah. We're taking the bike out. Mountain bike. Tapos kinabit ko, I don't know if you guys can see, medyo madilim eh. We have the GoPro Hero 3 and the Osmo Action 4, so we can compare night shots. Okay. Pero honestly, I'm still very surprised how well this 12-year-old GoPro 3 is performing even in night shot. Kasi night mode, I mean. Sipin mo, wala naman akong malakas na headlight eh. Yung gamit kong ilaw dito is the small na ilaw lang na 2 pen light battery lang. And then all I have is street lights. And if you notice, it's not really that noisy eh, yung image. Though, side by side, you can tell na mas malinis yung image ng Osmo Action. once again, just to remind everyone, the left side is the Osmo Action and the right side is the GoPro. And if you really look at it, hindi ganun kasama yung GoPro Hero 3 Plus eh. No? Now, of course, there's some other advantages of why you would wanna get the Osmo Action, no? Sa akin, the most important one is since I have the Osmo Pocket, yung wireless mic niya, I can use with the Osmo Action 4 without needing a receiver. So yun yung para sa akin is one of the things that made me purchase the Osmo Action 4 because I had the Osmo Pocket 3, yung wireless mic niya. Second, mas marami pa ring functions ang capable yung Action 4. For one, it has more faster FPS if you're setting it at a higher resolution, as compared to the Pocket 3. Compared to the GoPro Hero 3, no? But honestly, if I was looking for a second angle camera, kasi 'di ba maraming vloggers, they have their main camera attached to their helmet, tapos there's another camera that they attach to the dashboard. I wouldn't hesitate using this as a second camera for that second angle kasi the footage is actually not bad. I haven't really adjusted the color here, and if you notice, the color of the two is not too far away. Parang nga silang naka-color balance na silang dalawa eh. No? And both are set to automatic. The white balance are set to automatic, and in fact, sa GoPro Hero 3, hindi naman yata pwede palitan yung white balance. Dito sa Osmo Action 4 pwede. Pero, guys, if you can find a really, really cheap GoPro Hero 3 Plus, I think parang 1 to 2,000 pesos meron ka na mabibili, and then you can buy batteries na aftermarket doon sa Lazada, Shopee. It's a good vlogging camera. And then you can buy a very cheap USB mic. When I started doing my vlog, nakakabit to sa helmet ko the GoPro. And then all I did was buy a cheap mic, as in I think it was 300-400 pesos or even less. Tapos kinabit ko siya sa loob ng helmet yung mic, tapos naka-wire siya doon sa GoPro. People thought I had a high-end microphone kasi ang ganda ng sound. So, guys, if you are starting out with vlogging or if you need a second camera for a second angle, do not discount the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, or which is maybe the GoPro Hero 4. Yung mga luma, they're still very much usable now. So, ngayon, what my use for the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, ngayon, nakakabit siya when I go out. Even if I'm not vlogging, nakakabit to sa scooter or sa motor ko because this is now acting as like my dash cam. No? So, guys, ganda pa rin tong GoPro Hero 3 Plus even after 12 years. Okay? Thank you, guys. If you haven't liked and subscribed, paki naman. Thanks. Bye.